Coachmen USA. I'll be doing your walkthrough on your 2024 Prism 24FS, stock number 14049. I'll start up front here. You do have your cap lights up front, which are working. Don't mind, it's a little dusty. We're having pollen right now. It'll all be cleaned and everything properly. As we work our way around, you do have your generator outside. And we'll come back to this at the end. I'll run your slide in and show you that, and then we'll start your generator and show you that works as well. You have side marker cameras on both sides, and then also rear cameras as well on this unit. Got slide topper, so it's a really good feature. Keeps that debris off your unit up top. You have your outside little side compartment here, fold down door. On the outside here, this unit does have a 30 amp power cord. It does come with the unit. We will make sure it's inside your compartment there. You do have another compartment here. You get your keys inside the compartment as well. Make sure those go back inside. You have a little power cord that does go kind of back towards the back for extra storage. Down below that, you do have a spot here for your sewer connection. And then you do have your sewer hookups. So the way your sewer hookups are, you have two pull handles. One's going to be your black, which is going to be that larger one on the left. The one right here straight to us is going to be your gray water. So black's going to be your toilet. Gray is going to be the shower and sink water. You do have, I would recommend pull that black one first and then use that gray as a little flush. Unit does also have a tank flush as well. Once we get around there, we'll go over that. Alright, right here you do have a outside shower. So you are going to get hot and cold water. So if you go to the beach or anything, it'll be good. You can rinse off. You got a little spray nozzle in there. You do get have a hose in there, and then also your hot and cold water on the shower as well. Get your rear camera. You do have a rear ladder here. Ladder is going to be rated for 250 pounds maximum capacity. You do also, it does flip up. This is going to be your water connection. That little diagram here kind of explaining what stuff is. So you do have a water pump button back here, so that's going to be mainly when you winterize for back here, but you do have water pump, so you do have a fresh tank on board. So if you were bringing water with you, you'd actually just fill in through this hose. For fresh water, you'll turn this valve here. That's going to fill your tank with the same inlet. For city water, as long as the hose is on and you have city water on, you'll automatically have water inside all of your appliances. The pump is not needed for this connection. And this is most commonly used, the city water at campgrounds and stuff like that at the house. You do have a tank flush, which is going to be this white one here. So every once in a while, definitely I'd say once a trip, every time you get done from camping, swap over your hose to that. Make sure that black pull handle is open on your connection outside and your sewer connection is hooked up. If you did have that handle pushed in and closed and you hooked up to this black tank flush, it will actually fill that black tank up and then continue to fill up into the bathroom and overflow through the toilet. So you definitely want to make sure you have your connection open on that. You do have a switch here. It is going to be like a little outside light. The switch itself lights up. You have next to that, you have your cable connection. Most campgrounds and stuff do supply that. You do have a one-guard antenna on the roof. We do have your channels all searched up on that. You're getting about 29 channels on it, so once you get this unit, you will get different channels than we get. So definitely do a channel search. And there's going to be paperwork on all that. You have a rear hitch here, spot where you can hook a hitch. And then also you do have a 7-way for power as well. Tag does have a little light up in there as well. As we work our way around, you decide to put a little grill out here. You have a little propane connection. Ties into your regular fuel system. There is going to be a valve on it to turn on your fuel on and off. You have two 110 outlets here as well. shower. You have a little compartment door, a little more excess storage in here as well. You have that full awning. You have the LED strip on the awning as well, and this does have the wind sensor, so it's a really good system. If you ever had a storm come by, this will bring the awning in automatically. You have your exterior furnace, so this is going to be the exhaust. If you do have kids, watch around this when you do run the heat. I do recommend on every walkthrough I do, they sell a mesh kit. Unfortunately, we don't have them, but on Amazon, eBay, it's about 10-15 bucks. This is the smaller one. It just keeps bugs, mud dabbers, hornets, all that kind of stuff out of here. Highly recommend you get that. You do have a on-demand hot water heater on this unit. You do have a water filter. I'm not going to open it now because when you do hook water into this, this does have pressure on it, and it will kind of pretty much spray out and spray you. So that's pretty much going to get contaminants, bugs, anything that could get inside that fuel system is going to be caught in there. You have your on and off switches. This is going to give that power, that monitor on the inside that turns on this hot water heater power. And then what actuates the hot water heater is actually turning on the hot side of your water out on the inside or outside for sink showers, and then also the exterior shower as well. So if you don't run water, this is not going to cut on. So I mean, it's kind of like also like a little safety feature. Mainly there is going to be some more information on this, and then also inside in your packet that will explain this as well. Alright. You have your exterior TV. You have your channels. Just kind of show you it works. This is just running off your antenna on the roof. You have a little sound bar, which is also going to be your radio. There is a remote for this inside as well. This does have Bluetooth capability. Cut this on. It does also have your auxiliary and then also USB port as well. Yep. Great sound. You're sitting out here enjoying time with the family. You have two zones as well, zone A and B. Zone A is here. Zone B. Well, unfortunately, there is only going to be zone A, which is going to be the outside portion here. No inside speakers, other than your radio if you were inside the vehicle. You do have a propane. This is going to be your propane tank here. And this is full as well, so once you get in there, we will, test the system. It's going to be an on and off, shut off here. We'll show you everything works when we get inside as well. Alright. Go ahead and shut this outside compartment. You do have, if you decided, you do have, this is going to be wired for solar. You have your solar on the side here if you wanted to get a little briefcase, or it does have the bracket up top already. You can charge the solar here if you did decide you wanted to add solar. Alright. Sorry. Put on our water, that way when we go inside we'll run sink showers, all that kind of stuff. Show you everything's working properly. Beautiful unit, absolutely beautiful. You do have your inside TV. It is on a pull string, so you can actually swivel this all around. Up top you do have your table, and also your bar and ladder. If you decide, put your table here in front of your recliners. You have pull tabs on the sides for your recliners. Got some storage here, maybe keep your remotes in here. Have your blinds, so nice things with these blinds, you can either pull down one way, that's going to be your little sunshade, and then this is going to be your blackout blind as well, so nighttime and everything, daytime and keep that sun out. You have those blinds all the way around. You have nice storage here. They do have the roll-out drawers. Wonderful feature for the unit. And same for the bottom as well. You have your emergency exit window here. Pulling 2 pull handles up and push the window out. So it's going to be kind of like old school bus style. You have USB ports. You do have some shelving on the right side here with a fold-out shelf, for your phones and stuff. Dual 110 outlets as well. You do also have some 110 outlets on that side of the bed too. So with your bed, when you do run the slide in, you do actually have to fold this bed in half. Otherwise, it would hit that wall and door. So we'll do that at the end. That way you'll get a feel for it. You do have, so here's one sink. This is going to be your kitchen sink. You do have your covers as well that go over, kind of make it so you have more counter space. So kind of show you hot and cold water do work inside the unit. Make sure everything does work properly. Underneath the sink, you don't have any kind of leaks or anything. Kind of show you that as well. Up underneath the counter here, you do have 2 additional plugs as well for power. And then here's wired for solar. Shows you your connector. You'd actually just really have to get a solar panel for this. Inside the cabinet here, you do have your little sink drain stopper. You have the additional touch-ups for the full body paint outside. You do have your packet, which I will make sure all of your remotes are in here as well. And some more additional information in there. That's going to be all appliance information as well too. You have your standard Magic Chef microwave here. All your different cook settings and options on there as well. You have, when you travel, you'll put this down. And then also when you're using the stove itself, this does become a little bit of a backsplash. Your switch here, it's going to light these knobs up, and then if you switch it the other way, it's going to do your oven light, which is down below. But we'll go ahead, we'll light these. Pretty simple. All you got to do is turn these little knobs, hold those in, and then this is going to be your stripe here as well. So just going to turn them, and then your switches here on the end from igniting them. Nice little seasoning rack here on the wall. And then the oven does use that same striker as well. So we'll go ahead and light it. Each time you do light this oven, you'll have to light that pilot. So you'll just turn it to that little light flame there. Hold that knob in. Pretty much hold that in and then use that same igniter. So this does take normally about 10 seconds. So just kind of hold that knob in. Allow that fuel to get primed to that thermocouple. So, alright, the pilot did light. We will continue to hold it because this does have a thermocouple on it. You want to allow that to heat up before you do turn and adjust that gas for your temperature. So we'll just go ahead and turn that. And there we go. Got the propane lid on your stove. That is working properly. Nice storage. You do have your refrigerator. This is going to be a 12-volt refrigerator. So you'll hold that power button on and off to kind of go off. And then you do have your temperature adjustment as well. So you hold that and then you would just kind of click. So you'd actually... Yep, so now it's fully adjustable. If you wanted it colder or not as cold. You do also have a sleep mode as well, so pretty much if this is running on solar, you'd hit that button and then it would pretty much, not use as much power as well. Up in this compartment here, you do have a little light, so nice little pantry area up above there as well. With your AC, this is going to be a GE, really great AC. You have a little open, so if you wanted to dump that air, if it was super hot in here, you can do that. If you shut this, you You do have your other vents that it's going to push that air around the unit as well. Down below the refrigerator, you do have your furnace, exhaust there, air intake. And then you do also have your pull-out drawer on the freezer, and then your refrigerator as well. It's nice and cold, and this is going to be a your refrigerator and freezer combo. Now that we work our way, we'll kind of work our way into the bathroom. You are going to have a full porcelain toilet, foot pedal flush for the toilet. Will be right here on the side. You do have also a heat vent in here, and then also a AC vent in the restroom as well. You do have an exhaust fan. For the exhaust fan, you'd manually screw this up. And then on the wall here, you do have a fan button. So you cut that on. There's not going to be an adjustable speed on that at all. You could actually cut that on and off here as well. Yep. Go ahead and shut that. There we go. We have some spot here, maybe for some medicine cabinet or toothpaste and all that kind of stuff in here. You have a towel rack, also your toilet paper holder. This is going to be your resettable GFI inside the restroom, so if any of your power outlets lost power, come in here and give them a reset. You get hot and cold water here inside your shower. On your sink. And then right here, this is going to be your AquaGo hot water heater control. So right center is going to be off. Down below is going to be your clean option. Then you have your second option as well for your power option. Up above, that's going to be your standard, just hot water come on. You do have a light that comes on when it comes on, and then eco as well. There's going to be more paperwork in here that will explain this system as well, but pretty much turn it on, turn your hot water on. It's almost instant hot water, so I say give it less than a minute, you'll be up to about 122 degrees. I'm not sure if you can see the steam coming off this, but this water is completely hot. Very hot. The system is working properly. You hit your shower as well. Little light inside the shower. You do get hot and cold water in here as well too. Yep. You have a control panel, which is going to be right here, so you can do like all bedroom lights on and off, bedroom night lights, bedroom day, dinette. So the ones with the arrows are going to be adjustable, so you'd actually hold those, and then also you do have all lights on and all lights off as well. In the corner here by the bed, you do have a carbon monoxide detector here. So if you ever had any kind of fumes, strong aerosols, air freshener, all that kind of stuff does get sprayed on that, it will set that off. Next to it, you have your low point drains. So if you're going to winterize the system and drain the system out, you do also, so you'd unscrew that, and there's going to be two little black tabs, one on the hot line and one on the cold line. Push down, that's going to be closed. Pulled up, that's going to be open on those as well. Got two 110 outlets as well there. Really nice storage on this unit. You do have your full hanging rod up top there for your clothing as well. You do have below the bed here, this is going to be your panel box. So you got all your breakers, all your fuses. Probably get a little set of these fuses and keep them in here. You never know when someone's going to blow, just to be safe. There is also going to be auto detect on this, which does have a red indicator light next to every fuse. So if a fuse blows, it's going to light up, let you know what it is, and just replace it. Have some storage down below under the stove as well. Yep. Up top here in this box, we're going to have that curtain as well. It keeps the sun out up top here. Goes across your window. You got your ladder up top as well. And then also you do have that leg up there for the table as well, which is up against there. You do have that front bunk. That shade, that bunk there is going to be adjustable on your switch, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Right here by your door, you do have a little charging port. You can set your phone on to charge it. And then also there are, if you do push it up, there are a couple USB ports for charging phone and tablets and all that kind of stuff. You have additional 2 USB ports on the side there, and a brand new fire extinguisher as well. And now that we get to the main part of the unit, so inside this cabinet, you have a little light switch. This switch here is going to be a adjustment for your awning. You know, for the quickness, you do have 2 adjustment speeds for the awning on this unit. You do have a leveling system. We do have the leveling system down, so the auto level and everything does work properly. It's going to be a 4-point system. You do have auto level. The way that's going to work is pretty much you don't want to have someone inside walking around, kind of stand outside there. Otherwise it will work, it just takes longer. Pretty much all jacks that come down, you'll see it's going to kind of pivot and go back and forth and get itself level. You have all retract, we'll go ahead and do that. It's going to bring all those rear jacks up, and then also the 2 front as well too. Properly. It will beep like this a little bit, you know, just kind of like a warning, you know, kind of show you that the system is working. And then you do also have manual, so if you want to do the front, the rear jacks, or also if you just did left to right as well, this is fully adjustable. You do have EQ Smart level, so you could actually download this app and do this system from your phone. You know, that is going to be one option as well. There we go. System stopped beeping. Now all your jacks are fully up. There's going to be more information in the packet that goes over this system as well. And then you do also have, so this is going to be your main control panel. House batteries, 13.8, 13.9 volts. That's perfect voltage. Chassis is going to be 13.7, 13.8. That's great voltage as well. You have Wi-Fi extender function on this as well. You have your fan function. That bunk shade up and down, which is up top there. You have the awning extend and retract here as well. We'll go ahead and track that awning in. Kind of give it, you know, it takes probably about 30-40 seconds to kind of bring that in. So just continue to hold that in. And then you do have a all lights on and off as well. Continue to hold this, bring this awning fully in. To the right here you do have your tank reading. So you do have fresh water, which is we do have at 100%. You know, we do like to test the whole system. You have gray, which is shower and sink. Black, which is going to be black tank, and then also your propane. You have your water pump option, which is going to draw water from the fresh tank throughout the unit. You have tank heaters as well, so around the winter months, as long as that's on, and it's at least 35 degrees, they are on the thermostat, so, you know, if you cut them on during the summer months, they are not going to come on, just kind of warn you. You do have your generator start and stop. 0.2 hours on that, so you know we do run it for about 20 minutes, you know, test the system, make sure everything's working properly. If you do hit the bottom below it, the button below it, you have all on and off, or all your lights that do have these up and down arrows, they are fully adjustable. You would hold them for dimming and bringing your lights back to full brightness as well. You have living day, so there's going to be different lighting, and then also night lighting as well. Scroll over to your bedroom, you have all on and off, then also your adjustable ceiling and reading lights. and bedroom day and bedroom night. And then exterior, you have all on and off, and then patio lights, and then also your cap lights. The patio light's going to be that LED strip that's on the awning itself. Scroll down, you have the awning extend retract, and then also your slide extend and retract. Main thing with this slide, the unit cannot be running. It's a safety feature, so kind of does show you ignition. It's unlocked, so you want to make sure that's off. And then also you do have a pull emergency brake next to the driver's seat. You do want to make sure that emergency brake's on, so that slide can come in and out. It's kind of like the safety feature as well on this. You do have your temperature controls, so you do have AC. We do have that on. We set it to about 31 degrees. It's fully adjustable, for your temperature. You do have heat, so this does have the heat pump in it. You have furnace, so that's going to be propane heat. Now we'll just adjust that temperature up. Give me a moment, it was pretty low, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue to put that up. Alright, got your propane furnace on. You have a couple heat vents, one in the restroom, one right here underneath the kitchen sink, one over there on the side of your bed. And then your furnace housing is going to be underneath the refrigerator as well. When you do shut this off, it is going to continue to run for about 5 minutes to cool down cycle. So, it is going to be perfectly fine. It will shut off. Show you that. And then you do have the auto function as well on this as well. You do have auto gen start, so you can do settings as well. Times if you some places have quiet time, so if you wanted to, set it up for the generator to cut out, you do have that option as well. You do have mobile apps, so you can do that as well. You have your cleaning mode, network diagnostics. The way this is going to work, it's going to show everything that's green that's in the system that's being used. And then you do have all your other ones, so like your awning, your ceiling lights. It shows everything that's being used that's in here as well. Go back to your settings. Kind of shows your dimming. You can do a screen brightness adjustment, set your time as well, do updates. It does show your floor plan and all that kind of stuff as well. On the other side of the unit, you have your battery disconnect here. So if you're going to store this unit for a couple weeks, a month, I recommend go ahead and shut that off in case you leave a light or something on. It's not going to kill your batteries inside the unit. And then as we work our way over as well, under your main steps here, you have a little latch, and then this is going to be your battery bed. So you got two brand new Interstate 24 deep cycle batteries inside the unit. You got some little mini breakers here for your 12-volt system, and a couple fuses underneath the steps as well. And that completes your walkthrough on your 2024 Prism. If you have any other kind of questions, please give us a call. We'd be happy to talk you through anything. It's a beautiful unit. I'm going to have our detailers go through it one more time. Make sure everything's clean and ready for you. Hope you enjoy your new camper. Have a great night.